It's not always easy to practice what you preach, and I will be the first to admit that. This week, I was running around like a headless chicken, moving from one thing to the next, lacking any semblance of clarity and feeling very scattered and fragmented. And then I remembered to go back to yoga. And it's a continual work in progress, right? It's not something that you do once and that just lasts for perpetuity, if only. In yoga, and not in the yoga postures or the asanas, but in yoga as in the way we live our lives, we set an intention at the beginning of the day, at the end of the day, and at points at which our consciousness is transitioning between different brain states. I'll explain that in a minute. Take a listen to this. I wrote it down because I won't remember it. All human behavior is governed not by conscious wishes, but by subconscious drives. The subconscious does not respond to scattered thoughts, but to clear, emotionally charged intentions. It energizes not from lack, but from alignment. So really, when we are working with an intention in a very deliberate way, we are creating a contract between the conscious and the subconscious mind. Now, why do we do this at very specific times of the day? Because our conscious mind is very busy. Our subconscious mind responds most actively to what we repeat and what the conscious mind is putting forth when the gateway between the two is open. And that gateway is open at points in which our brainwave frequency is starting to transcend into different states, where we starting to transcend into deeper rest states, or starting to come out of those rest states into a more conscious waking state. That is when you wake up, before you go to sleep, after you've done a breath work practice, after you've done a meditation practice, even after you have exercised. This is incredibly powerful. It's not really just about having an intention and putting it out there. It is really, again, about the connection between the subconscious and the conscious, and being able to live in a more centered and clear way.